Hey guys, you're with carbuyer.com.sg and I've got a Lotus behind me today, specifically the Lotus Exige Sport 350. Now, you don't see too many of these on the road, but you know what, I think some of you might not have seen the inside of one before, so I thought I'd give you a little tour of what it's like inside one of these hardcore little sports cars. Now, let me just flip this around. Let's have a quick look at the car. Classic Lotus, meaning the engine is not in the front, but behind the driver. So, now these cars are notoriously hardcore, and I'm going to show you just why. So, let's see. Let's push this button here, and you can see straight away there's a tiny opening and a wide sill to get your feet over. So, your legs over. I'm going to try and do this. And basically, you do one leg, and then you sit on the sill, and then you kind of drop into the driving seat. And if you can make it in without splitting your pants, that's an accomplishment. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna just adjust my seat here. Let's have a look at the basics of the cockpit. The start button is the more important one, so let's do that. You turn the key to switch the car on, and then you, like a racing car, push the start button. Now these are the light switches here. Very basic, very analog. There's no automatic sensor, of course, because that would waste precious kilograms or grams even. There's a sport button here that it really sharpens up the throttle response. And there's a race button that you have to hold, and whoa. Okay, so basically that gets the exhaust louder. You can see the ESP switch has gone off, so I'm not going to try that on the road. So let's turn that off. Now, a couple of mystery buttons I want to show you. There's one here, for example, behind the key. When you press that, basically I'm going to show you the display changes. So trip computer, you know, the speed and odometer, trip and that sort of thing. Another mystery switch here. This one, actually I don't know if you can see, but you can see X open, and it gets a bit louder now. Okay, rev limiter lights, and then X shut. I guess you can guess what that's for. Another sort of unlabeled switch here. This one is a toggle, and what it does is it basically works the power locking, the central locking. By the way, if you want to adjust this wing mirror, all you do is wind the window down and stick your hand out. That's how you do it. But that's because, well, no motors, no switches, no wiring, less weight, and the car's so small that you can more or less do it on the other side. Maybe not on the move, but certainly before you set off. Now, when was the last time you saw one of these single DIN sound system? It does have Bluetooth connectivity, but really the only connectivity that matters in this car is how connected you feel to the road. Simple aircon controls as well. 3-speed fan and temperature, that sort of thing. Let me show you how little you can see out of this car. So have a look at the rear view mirror. You actually get a better view of the engine's supercharger than you do of the traffic behind you. I mean, just have a look at that. I mean, that's your view out the back, basically. This mirror isn't actually too bad. You can see quite a lot on, you know, the right side of your car. This one, I'm not so sure. The thing is, if I look over my left shoulder and check my blind spot, basically I get a blind spot, and this is what I see. So it's kind of dicey sometimes when you want to kind of overtake or filter to the left. I think this is why you always see Lotuses driving so quickly. They just want to make sure that there's no one sort of behind them. And you know, if you drive this car on the PIE, I think you're going to end up in Changi Airport or Tuas because you're too scared to filter off. I'll save the best for the last though. I'm going to show you this beautiful, beautiful gear linkage. Okay, so this is polished metal here, but just look at this thing here. I mean, you get to see all the guts of this nice linkage. That's for reverse. And yeah, just look at it go. I mean, the gear change itself is a real pleasure, I gotta say. I mean, the throws are short, and it's so precise and immediate. But you know what? I mean, it lets you see what's going on here. You shouldn't be looking at this while you're driving, of course, but you know, that's still nice to have. So okay, well, you can see that this car also is horribly impractical. There's no glove box. There's a shelf here for your stuff. Not actually anywhere you can put a cell phone. I mean, this is not quite big enough. I guess you're supposed to put one in here because there's a USB charger here, I think. Yes, it is. But really, I don't see what you could get in there. Maybe an iPhone 3. Yeah, but that's it really. I mean, this car is all about driving pleasure and not practicality. So if you want to find out more, just log on to www.carbuy.com.sg and there you'll find our review of the Lotus Exige.